Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about not truly being a partner. And this is based off of you and your wife, your girlfriend, owning the business together. Now, someone's gonna protest against this, but just telling you how it is. There's no such thing as a 50-50 partner. Someone has to have majority ownership of their business, no matter what it is. 'Cause normally what happens, the female will always persuade the guy to start a business. 10 out of 10 is always something that she wants to do. It's nothing that he had any interest in or something that he ever thought about doing at all. It's always something that she wanted to start off, whether a nail salon or a catering business or whatever. So with that being said, if you want to do that, y'all guys already know, she wants you to pay for everything, but she wants all the credit that comes with it. That's fine. You can have all the credit that comes with it, but guess what? I'm gonna be the owner of this facility. I'm gonna be the owner of this whole operation. That's a fact. Now you can run it, that's fine, but normally when women do that, they try to pressure the guy into paying for everything and lying to him. Oh, this is our business, we gonna do this, do that. As soon as you get up and running, what happens? Your ass is in the building doing all the work. You over there doing 15 hours a day. While she come in every now and then, and she's never around, she's always gone. And then something happens, guess what? She ended up taking it from you. So, with that being said, take you guys all the time, never get married. But if you get into this situation, you may be in a situation right now. Ask yourself this. What part does she play in running the business? Her part of it. What is she doing? Oh yeah, man, we working. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. What is she doing? We know what you're doing. You the mule. You're paying for everything. You make sure everything running. You're fixing everything. You're going to pick up the supplies. You're bringing it back. All that stuff like that. You're serving the customers. What is she doing? And on top of that, it cannot be a 50-50 when she has no skin in the game. Now, granted, she may have some skills. She may know how to do eyelashes, whatever like that. But who paid for all the supplies? Who's paying the rent? Who bought the building? Who's doing the advertisement? So how are you guys a partners? Well, clearly she has no skin in the game. When I mean skin in the game, she ain't fronting the money. Oh, it's our money. No. She doesn't work. There's no such thing as our money if she's not working, if she's not making money. If you guys don't have a joint account where you're equally putting in money together, there's no such thing as our money if you're the only one making money in a relationship. So with that being said, call it what you want. I hear too many stories about these guys getting effed over. If you get into situation, first of all, it has to be something that you don't mind doing. It's not a fairy tale, right? Life is not a fairy tale. So I understand you don't have to love it, but something that you don't mind doing. Now, if it's something that you completely hate, don't get into it. Don't get into it. Like, hey, help, tell her to get a loan or something like that, and you go that way, about it. Because if she can convince you to get into a business, start a business, something that you have no desire to do, you want no part of it whatsoever, do not get into that. I promise you, it's gonna be hell for you. Do not do that. Because at the end of the day, women don't like taking responsibility, accountability, so they're gonna blame you. Oh, well, you ain't had to do it. You should have said no. They tell you all this after everything is up and running, when they don't need you no more. So what I mean by what they don't need you no more, your money. When you didn't bought everything, you signed a paperwork, all that stuff like that. And don't be an idiot and then sign everything to her, because normally what females do, they know they got them a dumbass. Let's be honest, you may be a dumbass, but if you're watching this video, I'm gonna help you. They'll hype you up. Oh yeah, this was a basic ass, lie. Oh, I'll open up this location and, I'll put it in my name and then the next one will be in your name. Never do that, bro. So many bullshit ass stories I hear, and it always goes under. It always goes belly up. The main story I used to hear all the time. Oh, pay for my college, and when I graduate, I'll pay for your college. They always go to nurse school, right? Guess what? As soon as she graduates, they always leave the dude. They always leave the dude. Always. Remember, as far as I know, can't get your money back unless you sign a contract, whatever like that, which most of you guys never do, because I trust her. Nah, bro. You about to, how much is nurse school? I don't know, 60,000 or something? I don't know. You paying for all this cash and you have nothing you have no safety net. She don't give a shit. She gonna just keep buttering you up until you make the last payment. As soon as you make the last payment, she gonna leave your ass. I heard so many stories about that so many times. That's just what. If it wasn't a lie, why can't she pay for your school first, and then you pay for her school? Why you can't do that? Why you can't do that? Matter of fact, why the hell she can't pay for her own school? She can go to work, go to everybody. Shit, I did it. Everybody do that. So that's a red flag right there. Why is she trying to get you to pay for her college? Why can't she get her own loans, or why can't she just pay for it out of her own pocket? There's so many people that go to work in school, that's normal. So when you hear a female tell you that, red flag, abort mission, get rid of them. In that order. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, you guys get into a business, 10 out of 10, she gonna expect you to front everything. While she just slide her ass in there and then she get the work going. Most time, she don't even be in there helping your ass. She gets you to do all the work, and she out there effing around. She not bringing no money into the business, but you over here busting your butt. You doing all this stuff while she over there just laying up, going partying, all that stuff like that. Instead of belittling you. Oh, it's our business, our business. No, bro. If you get into something like that, make sure you are the prime owner. Now, you can always set a contract up later on, say, hey, after so many years, it's a you get opportunity to be a partner in this, or have more ownership of it, or even buy the business from you. That's the best thing you can do. But if you're gonna front all the money, all this like that, you gotta be the owner, 100%. It ain't no 50-50, 60-40, none of that, no. If you paying the rent, if you buying all the supplies, if you advertise, you doing all this stuff like that, you are the sole owner. I don't care what nobody say. You guys gotta stop letting these females intimidate you into doing something that you don't want to do. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet, man. Grab your nuts and be a man. You already act like a man, be a man, bro. Stop letting these females play with your mind and trick you and belittle you and all that stuff like that. It don't matter. At the end of the day, business is business. It ain't got nothing to do with friendship or co-work or nothing. At the end of the day, business is business. You need paperwork. You need paperwork. And if you're married, I'll tell you don't get married, but let's say you're married, I understand some people are married, get everything in paperwork, bro. And then, she end up divorcing you, whatever, hell, I don't know. You got a better chance of, keeping your business or something. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but don't go in there with nothing to back you up. So if she come in there to me, I got this idea, I want to start, we should start a business, it ain't no week. First of all, I got to see what it is. If I'm interested in it, you got to do your research and find out if he make any fucking money. Because a lot of these businesses these females be doing don't make no money, bro. They don't make no money. And the average female is lazy and but damn, all of them on OnlyFans, they still struggling. Because they can't even get their ass in shape. They don't even know how to turn, they don't do no research, bro. They just lazy. They expect to get on OnlyFans, take a couple bullshit ass pictures, they think they're gonna be a billionaire overnight. So you understand that's the average female. So when she come to you talking about, oh, we should start a business, now ain't gonna be no we. I can look into it, give me your business plan, we can look into it, because 10 out of 10, she come to you because she wants your ass to pay for everything. That's basically what she's saying. So instead of her saying, oh, let's start a business, she said, I got an idea, but I want you to pay for everything. That's basically what she's saying by let's start a business. It ain't gotta be no weirdness. Now if it makes sense, we can go from there. But if it's some random ass dumb stuff, no, leave it alone. Especially if she's not coming to the play with some money. Because they always do. They always come to you, oh, this pay for this, pay for that. They talking fast, and a lot of times, guys out paying attention, you just listen to it. You're not thinking. They never give you enough time to think. That's why I was yelling at you and running their mouth 1,000 words per second, because they trying to get you off your focus, off your balance, to where you're not there mentally to make the right choices. So step back. Go get with an actual financial advisor and get with them. Get with somebody at the bank, run it through them, and then you're dealing with a professional. That way you got somebody who knows what the hell they talking about on your side to make sure everything makes sense. Because anybody can start a business, but if it don't make no money, it don't matter. That's just what it is. So you gonna have a lot of these Section 8 chicks. They gonna want nothing against her and nails and lashes or whatever. But you don't need no big ass shop. You don't need all this fancy stuff to do that. You literally can do that in your apartment. That's a fact. That's all it is, man. It's like cutting hair. You don't need no big ass studio. Like, nah. You can go pull up on people and cut their hair at their place or whatever. Or have them meet you somewhere and cut their hair. It's not that serious. Until you go, come up with enough funds to where you can get you a nice little building and then you can go from there. But if she come to you, even if you're in a situation right now, say, hey babe, pull to the side, say, hey, listen, All right, we got this business thing going on, but we ain't got no paperwork. We need to get everything lined up, and she gonna be all trying to get you to get out, get you off your game. Like, oh, what you mean you don't trust me, this and that? This has nothing to do with it. I just want to make sure we run this business legit. Here's the paperwork. And like I tell you guys all the time, 10 out of 10, the dude pay for everything. So since I pay for everything, I'm gonna be the sole owner. Now, later on, I give you opportunities, to be able to get some percentage of the business, or maybe possibly you can buy the business from me at some point in time. But since I fronted all the money, I'm the sole owner. It ain't no partnership. I don't care what none of y'all say, bro. You gotta run it like that. If she got a problem, go ahead and shut it down. Let's go ahead and shut it down, because you know what's gonna happen. She's gonna bring her whole ass friends involved, her mom and all that stuff like that, to try to belittle you. She's gonna get all on the internet, and that's fine. That's fine, because that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. That's the, and I understand this too. 2025 moving forward, guys already know, they already hip to the game. So they don't care no more. They already know about the belittling and all the tactics they use. It's not working no more. So when she come to you with that, just go ahead and shut it down. That's the best thing you do. Just go ahead and shut it down. Say, hey, okay, well, this ain't gonna work out. You can go ahead and take over, but I'm gonna need this much right now. If you don't have it, I'm gonna go ahead and get with the landlord and go ahead and shut it all down. That's the best I can do, because I'm not gonna pay all the, remember, you're paying the bills as well, the light bill, gas, and shit. You paying for everything, bro. While she up there just laughing at your stupid ass and doing all the other stuff while you putting in all the work. So if you're in that situation, go ahead and pull it aside. Hey, we gotta do this paperwork. We got no paperwork. I'm the sole owner. Break it down to her like that. She got a problem with it, go ahead and shut it down. That's the best thing to do. It ain't gonna be no going back and forth. You over here waiting months at a time for her to sign the paperwork. It's fine. If she don't do that right away, just go ahead and shut it down. That's all there is to it. Because I'm gonna say this right now. If she really cared about you, she wouldn't have put you in that situation. If she really cared about you, she'll be in there working with you too. You shouldn't be running y'all business 98% of the time when she never there. That's not a partnership. She should be able to be working. First of all, she should be working already. She should be able to already have her half, and your half, y'all should be able to put it together. If everything is coming from you, you need to be 100% the sole owner of that business. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Because she ain't got no skin in the game. It is what it is. You can't go out there in the real world and then go talk to an investor. Hey, man, I want to start this theme park. Got 100 slides and all that stuff like that. Okay, well, you got the location? No, I don't have a location. But listen, I want to have lights and all that stuff like that and colorful water. Okay, that's fine. Well, do you have the supply to actually, actually do the construction? Do you have the money for that? Do you have the plans for that? Do you have the permits for that? No, I have none of that. But we'll use your money and then we'll be 50-50. That dude will literally walk away from you, bro, right then and there. So just because it's your girlfriend or your wife, don't mean you're going to act differently with her. Because at the end of the day, most of these women is just out here just get over on you, bro. So if you out here acting like a dummy, if you out here letting people use you and abuse you, they're gonna use you and abuse you until your last breath. That's a fact. Now, right now, like I tell you guys all the time, I understand I'm very rough, and I'm not expecting you to come at her like I would, but you gotta come to her, give yourself a couple days, build your courage up. I know everybody ain't got courage like that. Build your courage up, and then you come to her. You come to, hey babe, we gotta get this paperwork right. I fronted all the money, did all stuff like that. I gotta be the sole owner, and then she gonna come to you all that crazy stuff. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a couple days, a couple weeks to come up with the money, and that way I can go ahead and walk away from it. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. So either way, you come up with the money within that time frame, or I'm gonna shut it down within that time frame. It's up to you. I'm giving you opportunity to go ahead and just take it over. I had no problem with you being the owner. I'll be happy to go ahead and get 100%, but you gotta reimburse me all the stuff I put in too. That's all it is too. It's that simple. It's not hard, bro. Y'all just so used to her, this tearing y'all down day in and day out. It's been going on for years to where your courage is no longer there. Give yourself a couple days, find yourself, build your courage up, and then come to her and let her know what it is. And at the end of the day, if she ain't gonna play ball, go ahead and shut it down. Now, if she do play ball, y'all can go ahead and keep going like that. You're 100% the owner, in the ownership of the business. Y'all can go ahead and run like that. If she don't have a problem, if she do have a problem, give her that ultimatum. Okay, hey, I'll give you a couple weeks. This is all the money I need from you for me to go ahead and just give you 100% ownership. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down from there. She can't do that. She's gonna pay you or not. That's all it's gonna be. And of course, when something like that happens, expect her to want to break up with you. That's fine. That's no problem. That's no problem. I tell you guys all the time. Whenever you treat a female like she's your only one, she gonna treat you bad, bro. At some point, the disrespect will come because she know you don't have no other females around the block. So they always take advantage of that. They always do, bro. In certain kind of ways, they will disrespect you, whether they gonna do it in front of your face, behind your back, or they gonna think it. At the end of the day, never treat a female like she's your only one. Let her know, hey, you know, mind being with you, but at the same time, let her know, hey, I got 5 other ones that's waiting for me to go ahead and jump ship. Just letting you know. That way you can keep on damn toes. But just keep that in mind, guys. Don't be rocking around here acting like everything's all peaches and cream. No, bro, your own partner will do you dirty. Or your own lady will do you dirty. Your own family will do you dirty. Make sure the paperwork is legit, and you can go on from there. At the end of the day, everybody can't be happy, bro. Everybody can't be happy. If you're a real business owner, if you really want to be a entrepreneur like these females keep talking about, but they don't have no business experience, they don't own shit, then go ahead and hold them up to it. Like, okay, hey, I need your half on this. Here's my half. Whenever you get your half, we can go ahead and get this ball rolling. Oh, no, you know, I was hoping that you're going to do everything and I'll pay you later. No. It's not going to happen. If I do that, I'm 100% owner of the business, 100%. That's it. So you have an option. Either come up with your half in this time frame, or I'll front everything and I'll just be 100% of the owner. And of course, she'll be an employee. And like I say, if she want to break up with you, whatever, show her the door, bro. Never beg a female to stay with you or to be with you. Never do that. I don't care how old this video is before somebody come across it. Never do that. I don't care if you're 99 and you about to die when you turn 100. Never beg a female to be with you. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, leave them down below. Any suggestions. At the end of the day, you gotta have that self-esteem. That self-esteem has to be high, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, it has to be high. You gotta have the confidence, man. So anyway, with that being said, no matter what, I'll take your peace, your pockets, and your purpose.